They say the mountains here change you, and I think I know what they mean now. At first, I didn't believe them. It was just a backpacking trip after all. Sure, it would be fun and I would make a lot of great memories, but how much could a walk in the woods change someone? I'm not sure now that I could say exactly what it was out there, but something happened. There's a special energy to this place. Hiking through the mountains in the desert and pushing my body has been a greater spiritual experience than a physical one. I remember clearly the other day when we summited the peak of Baldy Mountain. It was a 13.5-mile hike that day, so we started before the sun even rose. Wade Phillips, the founder of this ranch, once said, "Nothing worthwhile was ever accomplished without the will to start, the enthusiasm to continue, and, regardless of temporary obstacles, the persistence to complete." I started to understand that quote as we reached the summit and I looked out over the landscape. I stood as the tallest man on top of the tallest mountain for miles. My head was the highest point as far as I could see, and yet I felt so small. The beauty of the ridges and the valleys, the tree line below, and the river running through the crevices was overwhelming. This view is what changes people. At 12,441 feet, you catch a glimpse of what it might be like to look through the eyes of God. The detail that makes you understand why you feel minuscule in this place is the fact that you are but an observer, an ant on top of a hill that you will never hold the power to build or destroy. It leaves you to wonder about everything and ponder your purpose and place in it all. Your dusty boots and unwashed clothing become worldly things that are not welcome in such a beautiful, spiritual place. To leave it all behind and live here forever would be a slice of heaven on earth. 1.5 miles stand between me and the end of the trail. I reflect on this experience and the trails I have followed over the last 12 days. They are not a mere route to follow, but a baptism, an intimate conversation with the Creator Himself, and a wondrous exposure to the untouched beauty in this world. I hope one day I will return, but for now, I leave only footprints and bring with me an invaluable experience.